Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below. Oh hey, you's a rhyming GoBot. Oh, for the love of Stan Lee, it's Suck versus Suck.
He said, does Suck Bomb bad?
Give stare over there.
Why so boyo hit Misa Nozo?
Pretty you not, no fool you not.
For the love of Stan Lee.
You suck.
And you little rhyming robot son of a bitch. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's the 1986 Transformers the Movie Studio Series Core Class Wheelie. Now, this is a figure I have been very interested in picking up, so let's go ahead and jump in there and look at the packaging. So here we have Wheelie in the packaging. It's got that open face box that I absolutely hate. We get some artwork of Wheelie. It says Transformers the Movie down here. It's got the movie logo at the top. Wheelie on the side and the large artwork over there. So just a close-up really quick. There's the artwork right there. And then the Transformers the Movie logo. Looking cool. I definitely dig that. And then there's Wheelie inside of the box with the movie logo down there. Very cool. Wheelie's little grin right there. So it's core class. And then here we have him with his slingshots right there. Back of the package, pretty simple. We've got him in robot and vehicle mode. And then he transforms in 12 steps. And then words. All the words. And well, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's get Wheelie out of box and see what we think. So here we have Wheelie out of the packaging, and it's a pretty decent representation of the character. However, he has got a massive badonkadonk. I don't know why they designed it that way. That's very disappointing. Just looks really silly, and I feel like they could have folded that up to be part of his backpack. But overall, it looks pretty good. It looks like he does, at least from the front, for the movie. Way better than the one that came with Grimlock. Now, he does have his one accessory. He's got this itty-bitty, tiny Energon slingshot, and it's so small, but it's got a lot of detail. Kind of looks like a PKE meter from Ghostbusters, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so he does come with that, which is pretty standard for a Wheelie figure. Now, articulation, the figure's head does move back and forth. It does move up and down a little bit, but that's mainly for transformation. We've got a hinge joint at the shoulder, goes all around. It's on a ball joint. And then the arm elbow is also on a ball joint. Nothing at the waist, nothing at the wrist. Legs kick up and out. They are on a ball joint as well. Knee, also on a ball joint, has some swivelage. Swings around. Toes do move up and down, but again, that's mainly for transformation. And unfortunately, no ankle rocker pivot on this guy. He does have a big badonkadonk, so he can She-Hulk out. Yeah, not too bad for a core class figure as far as articulation goes. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's actually sculpted really well. I love the head sculpt on it. It looks just like he does on the movie. He's got the bright blue eyes. The chest looks good with the Autobot logo. Now, I wish he had a little bit more of the kind of peachy color on his arms to match what he did in the movie, but yeah, it is what it is. The blue on the windshield looks pretty good. And then looking at the bottom half of the figure, again, sculpted well, love the legs, the feet, the silver on the hands look really, really good. It's that big old badonkadonk booty that just seems out of place on this figure. I just feel like they could have spun it around and clamped it up into the backpack. Just feels lazy. For comparison, Here we have the core class Wheelie with another core class figure, the Legacy Bomb Burst. And Wheelie's actually quite a bit smaller than he is. He's a bit shorter and just feels all around generally smaller. And, well, Wheelie was a mini-bot back in the day. Transformation on this figure is pretty interesting. So first of all, you want to take his little slingshot out of his hand and throw it to the side for a minute. And then what we want to do is take the arms and snap them back so they lock into place to his shoulders like that. Then what we want to do is open up his little back canopy and kind of wiggle that back a little bit so you get enough room to push his head back in like that. And then we're going to flip his body forward, put the canopy down so it kind of looks like this. And then what we want to do is spin or flip the feet down first, and then we're going to spin the legs around. So you're going to twist them downward like this so that the two wheels are going to be outward, and then you're going to push the legs in and snap them together so they look like this. Just kind of clamp them into place. Then you're going to fold it forward and get the arms out of the way a little bit and just push the front nose down, and the arms are going to fold backwards. Just kind of make sure you straighten him out, and then put his little booty down, and then there are some pegs right here. So these little pegs are going to go into the arms, so you just kind of snap everything into place. It'll be a little goofy until you get it into place, and then it will lock there just like that. Just make sure everything is nice and tight in place like this. Oh, pop loose. Again, just make sure you get that locked in. Same for the other side. Make sure it's, there we go. Good and tight. And there we have Wheelie. And you can also take the slingshot. There's a little hole at the bottom of his little booty back there. You can put the little slingshot in that hole. If I can get it in there. It's very, very small, but it will go in. So it'll look like that when you plug it in. And there we have Wheelie in his vehicle mode. And it looks pretty much like it did in the original cartoon. It rolls really, really well. I do like that. I will say I'm not a fan of the front end of this vehicle. That does not look like the cartoon at all. I think that looks pretty bad. I love the front wheel, back wheel. I wish it had a pin just like the front one did, but they do roll pretty well. I like the Autobot logo. The windshield looks cool. His hands stick out of the back, which is kind of unfortunate. And then if you lift up the canopy, if you've got fingernails, you can see Wheelie's little face in there. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the original toy. But yeah, not too terribly bad, but not the greatest vehicle mode. So is the Transformers Studio Series Transformers the Movie Wheelie Core Class figure something that you want in your Transformers collection? To be honest, this is a perfectly skippable figure. A lot of people do not like Wheelie. He was never really one of my favorites. I've begun to appreciate the character as the years have gone on, just because how much of an underdog and how much people hate this guy. He is the Jar Jar Binks of the Transformers. But this is a pretty decent representation of the movie figure or character. But the booty on him is very bad, and I don't like the front of the vehicle mode. I think those two are probably the weakest points of the figure. Now, if you're a Transformers the Movie completist, you're definitely going to want to get him. He does scale very well with the other movie studio figures, and if you are a core class figure, this might be something you want. And if you are a Wheelie fan and a Wheelie completist, you definitely want to get this guy, as he's probably one of the better ones we've had in a few years. He's definitely a lot better than that crap one that came with the leader Grimlock, for sure. So there he is, Wheelie from Transformers the Movie.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.